Man, this is the busiest I can remember the end of the year. Our guys are swamped. That's a great sign. It doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime in 25.
It was a good year looking back. Great hires this year. We still need to hire some more. We've got that growth mentality with scaling up and, how can we be better? And we're seeing the fruits of that.
It's worked out really well. It's gotten us a lot more organized and growth minded, growing our company, growing our knowledge, growing our employees. I mean, it's really full spectrum.
Merry Christmas and cheers, boys. It's been a big one.
Land insights, market trends, industry experts. Welcome to the Land Department Podcast, the state of land and energy as we see it.
Can I just quit? Can I turn in my resignation for 2024? I'm just ready to go to 25.
I am over 2024. So bad.
My New Year's resolution is figure out how to get my damn headphones to work.
If I ever travel back in time, I'm not coming to 2024.
Yeah.
It's not
The only thing great that happened this year is that somehow we recorded 20 podcasts and didn't get kicked off the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
Positive.
That's you're assuming we get through this one, Brent.
That's true.
That is
At least,
assumption.
yeah. I mean, we would try to say they would take our demonetize us, but we only have 14 listeners. So
Yeah.
we're not making any money anyway.
We ain't monetizing anything. My God.
I think this
I hope
was
this
supposed to
thing
be a
will-
cocktail hour, huh?
I guess.
Oh, we're
I
rolling.
need one.
All right. Well,
Lee.
I'm drinking the whiskey blendery, Oak Point, Texas, limited release, Producers 88.
Very nice.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Where'd you get that one?
Got it for Christmas. I don't know where it came from. Just got it at the Christmas
good.
party. I think
I've got,
Pat Hagen and them up in Dallas figured this out somehow. Got a special batch. They're the whiskey folks in my landman circle. Those Dallas folks, they like their whiskey and their bourbon.
That's
So-
great. I'm going ranch water, and I've got my favorite employee gave me this mug, so that's
Wow.
what we're doing. Yeah, it's a special mug. It's the only one that gets alcohol in it in this office. So
I got this cool whiskey glass, and it's got the price of WTI, historically, and then it's
That's
got all the
pretty
things that happened, which is pretty cool. Kind
Oh,
of
it's
see
even-
how my life existence has been in the last 20 years, a roller
Got the old
coaster.
graph.
Well, so
well,
2024 end of the year cocktail hour.
Can we
End
just
of the
call
year.
2024 a wrap? It's over. 2024 is over.
it's a wrap.
I think everybody's over 2020 over the year. Well, I think everybody was over it, and then they went for Thanksgiving holidays, and they came back and realized that, oh crap, I've got to do some work. And so the last 2 weeks has been absolute chaos for us. I mean, we've got Monday, I got 3 projects, and we're all scrambling to get it done by the end of the year. Steve and I had a couple of interesting conversations today on some stuff in the Northeast. Goodness gracious, it's chaos. Sign of a healthy business is we're busy at the end of the year. So as much as we're belly aching about it and a little stressed and a little uncertain how we're going to figure it all out, like Steve said earlier today, we're Dudley, we'll figure it out. So we're going to figure it out, and we're going to get through this thing. We're going to come in hot, and we're going to start 2025 pretty good. So I'm excited about that, at least.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you guys get
Brandon, why are you
home-
being so Debbie Downer over there today?
Listen, I don't know what's up with me today. I am just tired. I am just tired. I'm ready for a little bit of a break, then come back fresh. That's what I'm ready to go.
Oh, I mean,
And-
killing
and-
killing birds the past 2 days
Yeah.
is, it's tiring.
That wore
That's
me
hard
out.
work.
That wore me out. We had a
Yeah,
great
man.
hunt though, didn't we, Brent?
We did shoot lots of
fun.
geese. That was pretty awesome.
Lots of geese, some ribeyes of the sky,
Oh, it was
with
good.
cranes.
For anybody
I've
who's-
never had goose actually.
No,
Does
don't
it
eat
good
geese.
taste?
No.
Okay, don't eat geese.
No,
Okay.
no. You take
avoid it
those-
at all. If somebody tries to give you some delicacy geese, just say
They're
no,
not
man,
your
I'm
friend.
good.
They are
I'm
not
good.
your friend.
I don't have any freezer room. Just turn it down.
It's snowing here right now.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah. little white Christmas coming, maybe.
Oh God, it's going to be 80 degrees by the end of this weekend in Houston. So yeah,
Man, that sounds awful.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
I would take 80.
I'll think about you when I'm shoveling my driveway later.
I don't know
How bad I feel for your 80 degrees coming up.
Dude, I'll be thinking about you because I'll be having, small bass or something, sweating outside, mowing my grass for the 40th time this fall. It's ridiculous. I'm a Scroogey. I just want some damn winter and be happy. That's what I want.
Brent's just ready for some ducks to show up in South Texas.
I'm danged. I'm upset. I have no ducks at my duck hunting spot. It's been I'm cranky. I'm as cranky as Brandon is right now about that. But I'm putting on a happy face.
Me too.
You know what I'm not cranky about, boys? About 3:30 on Saturday afternoon.
I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? Are you think it's a win? Because Brandon and Brent, we owe Steve $100 if Penn State wins this weekend.
Who do they even play?
SMU.
Shit.
Well,
SMU.
Pennsylvania in negative 12 degrees.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're gonna pay Steve some money.
y'all gonna be okay ending the season with a loss, or y'all gonna be able to get past that and cover and beat SMU, the powerhouse?
I think we stuck in there against Oregon. I was actually I wasn't mad about it.
Oregon's a good
I like
team,
your
man.
quarterback.
They turned out
Yeah.
pretty good. But what you don't know is that, SMU now, all the handcuffs are off. They're like, oh, now we can legally pay all these players? Y'all, this is just the beginning.
It really, they're gonna
That
be so
SMU
good
money,
going forward.
son. It's about to get real.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they've won a national championship before, right? SMU has.
I don't know. I'm not the fun
Yeah,
fact guy.
so did Yale and Princeton, like in
Yeah.
96.
That's true. I guess that is true.
1896.
18.
Is it
in 18?
Notre Dame that has the most championships, or like Army or something like that?
No, I thought it was OU.
Oh, well, Boomer sooner. We're not gonna have another one for a while.
It's gonna be a minute. You better live on
That would be a good trivia question.
It would be.
The
Gosh.
shame is before they had the BCS. I mean, 6 different people a year claimed the national championship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we all got the 12-team playoff, and that's what we wanted. So I truly believe whoever's left is the best team. I'm content with that and satisfied with it.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
And Alabama didn't get in, so I'm even happier.
Even happier.
And if Texas
LSU,
loses,
we were pretty high on LSU as a group here at the beginning of the season, and man, that just didn't turn out.
Not so high anymore.
Yeah.
Got a little shaky there at the end, boys. I don't even know if we have any players left. We play who do we play in a bowl game in Houston? Like BYU?
No
No,
one's playing
Baylor.
that.
We played Baylor. I think we're gonna have our scout team show up. I don't know if anybody, any of the players are actually going to show up. It's going to be disappointing.
Well, do you see the Arizona State? There's players leaving, and they're still playing in these in the playoff, and there's they've allowed them to enter the portal ahead of time, but still be on the team. I mean, it's just it's gonna be new teams every year.
Speaking of LSU, did you read the story about that Joe Burrow's break-in at his house?
No, I didn't read his story. I heard a headline about it, but I didn't read it.
All right, so there's got to be more to this. So Joe Burrow is playing Monday Night Football game in Dallas. These guys break into his house, and a swimsuit model employee is the one who found it. Some very good-looking 23-year-old swimsuit model employee of Joe Burrow found the broken glass and the break-in.
So you're saying he's got great taste in women?
he knows how to hire.
He knows
I
how to
just there has to be more, because she would have just come out and said, "Yeah, I'm his girlfriend."
Well, I think she was employed to be his house sitter, which is not
It's not an
not a
employee
great security
position.
choice. Yeah, but then also when she called 911, she said my house was broken
Yes.
into. So
There's a lot of gray area there.
yeah,
Mhm.
goodness.
Oh, well,
Good for him.
good for Joe.
Well,
Go good.
we're at
Attaboy, Joe. I guess.
boy.
I guess.
Go Joe. So we're at episode 20 here. Any favorite episodes, Brent, from this year?
I don't know, man. I mean, we had some good ones.
I really enjoyed Jonathan Grammer recently. I just could listen to that guy talk.
Dude,
for
he's got a stoic
ages.
voice. He could take Mike Rowe's job tomorrow. He could host Deadliest Catch without skipping a beat. I mean, that guy made me snap up. He needed to be a general in the Army, like in Civil War days. I mean, Stonewall Grammar it should be his name. This guy's he's a trip, man. He's got a great voice. I was like snapped up into attention, like paying attention to what the man was saying. So that was pretty good. He did a good job.
Yeah, it was great.
He did fun.
I enjoyed that.
He did. We had fun. It was a good conversation. He's an interesting guy.
Yeah.
I think.
What are some other big things that have happened this year? Dudley Staffing was launched.
Dudley Staffing launched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got some planning meetings on that tomorrow and Friday.
Tomorrow,
for
Friday.
25.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, got Dudley Staffing up. That's kind of part of our 3-year plan was to get highly functional in 3 different industries. And, for us, we designate that as oil and gas, renewables, and then the staffing company was going to be kind of the third pillar to that. We've always wanted to do a staffing company. We've talked about it for years. Hell, we are a staffing company, essentially. So it's a natural progression for us. So we got that stood up, made some great hires, kind of tested the market, and, it's favorable for us. Got a lot of clients that, want to use and could continue to use a staffing company that they're familiar with. So really excited about that. Steve mentioned we've got annual planning for 2025 starting tomorrow and Friday. So we're really going to get a plan put together for what we want to do next year with that business to help the momentum of it and help the growth of it. Got some really kind of cool things that are in the works that we really can't talk about that we're really excited about for that part of the business that we think will be a big shot on the arm for us in the energy space. So knock on wood, we can seal a deal and get some of the right people brought in and get after it next year. I think it'd be good.
Yeah. Right people in the right seats for sure. And yeah, hopefully that does happen. Be awesome. And ultimately it rounds out our services if we are able to accomplish that for sure.
Yeah. Big push this year, obviously, was keeping up with all the renewables activity that's going on. Also keeping up with a very active oil and gas sector. I think we can all look back, even though we're ready for the year to be over. It's just because we were so damn busy. So it was a good year looking back. There was a lot of stuff up in the air with elections and all that. And at least now we know what we're going to be dealing with. The industry, all industries know what they're going to be dealing with. And I think people are ready to move forward and optimistic about the economy, and at least that, we may be trending in the right direction from an economic standpoint. So we haven't, we expected with the election how it turned out to slow down quite a bit in some of our renewable stuff, but frankly, we haven't. Some of the clients that are, maybe weren't as well positioned have slowed down a little bit, but like anything, the companies that do the best, have the best properties, operate the most efficiently and run a good shop, they're going to be fine, and they're staying busy, and we're very active with them still. So excited to see that. Man, Steve and his group have done a lot of work there on the renewable space, and good busy year for us. We continue to build our reputation and brand there and keep people busy and frankly just get better at operating in that space. Everybody's trying to learn and figure out the best way to do what we're asked to do and learn more of the things that we can do to support that business. And we've just gotten exponentially better, more highly functioning in the renewable side of the business this year. So kudos to Natalie Johns and her team, and Pat Derman and Blake Thomas here in our shop, and all the other managers that focus largely on renewables. They've done a great job, and they built something from, nothing 4 or 5 years ago. So been really good to see that flourish.
And it's not easy work either.
God, no.
A lot of air miles this year.
Yeah. A lot of traveling. Yeah, for sure.
We have some new team members that have joined recently. Is that right?
Yep. We got Chris Bibb in our Dallas. He's going to work out of our Dallas group with Pat Derman and those guys there. Chris came to us. We've known Chris, started kind of a field landman background, done a lot of work with brokerage companies and things like that, worked in-house, had a really good background. He was in a great place in his career, came to us as a contractor. We stuck him out in the mean streets of New Mexico and he survived, and really just worked his way into an opportunity. So for us, that's the best case scenario when we can bring someone up through our contractor base. And Chris was one of those guys. So we were to give him a good opportunity and he jumped on it. He's excited. We're excited for him as well.
Yeah.
So Chris was the most recent. I heard a lot of people this year. That was one of our kind of company rocks, was to build out our team. We've operated for a long time with a well-established, seasoned group of people, but I think we've added people in every region of our every region of the company, and some pretty key positions to help us manage projects and manage the volume of clients that we tend to deal with, and kind of try to make sure that we give them all the attention they deserve. So great hires this year. We still need to hire some more. So we're looking for some good people to really be able to run with the ball, and we'll get there. It's going to be a continued focus for us for next year.
You guys are going into these annual planning meetings. What's your approach? How do you approach annual planning? What's the structure framework?
Scaling up, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's what we follow. We've been doing it, 3 years now, Brent?
Yeah, going on our third year.
Yeah. And it's worked out really well. It's gotten us a lot more organized and growth minded, truthfully. Not really. I don't even know if I think about this a lot. Is it really growth mind, like growing our company, or growing our knowledge, growing our employees? I mean, it's really full spectrum. It's growth in every step, personal lives, business lives, employees' lives. We've got them on a monthly call. We set that up in 3 different calls in different regions of our company, and our managers get on board and learn how to be better at delegating, learn how to be better organized, all those things. So it's been really beneficial for everybody.
It's taking a lot of things thrown against the wall and bringing them into what you can actually maintain, handle, and achieve.
Yeah.
And he really
You can
remains thrown
very
on.
much, in our business especially, and all brokers can probably speak to this, it can be very reactive, because you never really know when the next project's going to come or the next opportunity. And so you if you're not careful, you can live in a reactive frame of mind. Like, oh man, I'm not going to do anything because I don't know what's going to come next. And for us, what really helped us and helped us shift our mindset was getting past that and trusting that if we do the right things and if we're proactive about cultivating leadership and thinking about our business in the long term, can't help but, attract opportunities, and those opportunities will come. And when they come, we're going to have people that are better prepared to handle that work. And then, we talk a lot about the flywheel effect, and, if you do these things and every department of your company is doing their job, then that just builds momentum. And when you build momentum, you attract opportunities. It gives you an opportunity to serve your clients and provide a good deliverable and build a reputation. And when you build a reputation, it attracts more opportunities. And so this whole process, how we go about running the business is all about individual groups, contributing to the bigger cause and understanding how they contribute and how they fit in, and recognizing that what they do is important, to the next person. And when you all do that collectively, you can't help but grow. So that's some of the things. I think the biggest thing for us over this year is we've seen that growth oriented mindset really start to come into play. And it's not that we're like, oh, we're going to grow. It's like, no, we're going to systematically make improvements in all aspects of our business. And it's going to position us better to attract more opportunities and be able to execute when you get those opportunities. And we're starting to really see that come into play. We've really pushed all that down throughout the company. And everybody's responded great. I mean, we've got a great team. It allows us to attract, the right kind of people as well. It's much easier for us to recruit and bring people into our business when they know what we're about. Even when they see us, numbskulls on a podcast.
Who's watching? Who sees us?
I mean, they'll get a clip. We'll force it on them through LinkedIn.
Yeah.
But
Did you see we got a shout out on the podcast, or a request actually?
what?
We got-
Really?
Oh,
hey, we got someone on the request line.
Hey.
where'd you see this, Steve?
Long time
Mark
listener, first time
Akery.
call.
Mark Akery commented on our company update. Can you guys discuss the pros and cons of the new Landman TV series?
Oh, that's an interesting
Come
topic.
on, let's. Thanks, Mark. We were just gonna shoot the shit for a little bit, but now we can talk about.
Now we got to work.
Now, here's my suggestion, Mark. I think we'd love to do that. Why don't we wait for the series first season to be over, and maybe in our next round table we can.
Yeah, we'll get Billy Bob on. We
discussion.
can grab Billy Bob. He'll jump in. Maybe we'll get Taylor Sheridan on.
Yeah, with his chiseled jaw. I bet Jonathan Grammer knows Taylor Sheridan personally.
Oh, I legitimately think he
He
does.
probably does.
Like, because he's in the Texas Hall of Fame and he's like the president of the Texas Hall of Fame or something.
Yeah, I drove by his ranch. Does that count? You know, like I did that this weekend. So
Yeah, man.
Maybe it's me. Can we get Allie Larder on?
I was about to say,
mean,
let's get Allie on.
I waited 25 years for that.
You know what's funny? We got a Christmas newsletter or happy holidays to everybody going out from Dudley, and we started putting some Landman photos from the show in the newsletter. And we had to, obviously, people are going to get the Dudley newsletter and they know people from Dudley, but they don't know everybody from Dudley. And we were using AI to put like Brandon's face on Billy Bob Thornton in the firefighter outfit. And it was like too realistic. Like, we're going to notice Brandon, but some people are like, why do we have a photo of a random dude in a firefighter's outfit? But
You'll have to
we'll
make
have to
it
send
like
those pictures out.
look like it's pasted in there. You know, AI is too good.
Yeah,
now.
we almost have to make it look bad.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but we end up doing that. We got if you get the Christmas newsletter, you'll see people standing next to oil rigs on fire and all that good stuff. So it's fun.
I've been layman for 20 years. I've never got to go on a location. You know, It's
Really?
like, yeah, never have, man. I've just been back here slaving away.
Slaving away, man.
Or cats my whole life. I don't even get to do any of the cool.
You know what I love is
I
that
mean,
in the show he has the firefighter jacket in his
Yeah,
truck.
yeah.
Like,
We
ready
don't
to
have that.
go.
Yeah, we don't have. I had to borrow. I had to borrow a hard hat. so-
cigarettes. Yeah, I mean, he's got everything in that truck.
Yeah. FRE.
Oh, he's ready.
I put
Oh,
out
yeah.
fires for a living. It's just not like actual fires. You know, not the cool kind.
Yeah.
They did not
It's a
meet with
metaphor.
the HSE teams of any company in the before the filming of that.
Oh
that
god!
show.
If I'd have put out a freaking rig fire, I'd have violated every MSA that we own. That we're part of. Like, I'm not even supposed to be around any of that. I'm pretty sure we don't have the right amount of insurance or safety program in place to be able to.
You're also not billing enough to do those kinds of things.
No, we're not.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
We don't get hazardous duty pay.
No. Or no Billy Bob
New
Thornton.
line item on all Dudley invoices.
Yeah, we'll get Bob on. I bet Bob will come on.
Yeah.
OD
Yeah.
Bobby.
I'll email him.
I call him up.
Yeah.
Dude, Billy Bob. I saw him like on like the morning show or something like that on CBS or something like that. Dude, he looked like a damn rock star. I don't know what was going on.
He is.
It was crazy.
That's how he dresses. Yeah.
It was not the Landman character. I can promise you.
I did watch Bad Santa 1 and 2 again.
Oh,
Oh, those are such
been a
great
while.
movies.
They really are.
They're so good. Did we do a Bad Santa Christmas card yet? Did we do that
I
for?
think we had some shots of Bad Santa in one of our Christmas
I
cards.
think we had that too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The biggest decision I think we made this year is are we going to do an actual Christmas card, or like are we going to keep up the the
hoopla.
Christmas card themes? And just as long as I'm not a dancing elf again this year, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was yeah.
No, we made you a little more macho this year.
Oh.
You'll appreciate it. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the Landman show themed Christmas card, so can't have an elf next to a rig on fire.
Why not?
As long as it's not me in a bikini, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to show the world that.
No.
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 We got
Next
to see
year's
that in
Christmas
Mexico
card.
at our annual manager's retreat. You know,
Yeah.
Steve cut loose a little bit, had the mankini on. It was great. He loved it. I'm pretty sure he chased a goat down the beach, but we're not going to tell anybody about that.
Like Bruno. Is that
You're harassing
After
goats
a few
now.
Mai Tais, what of it?
Oh, man. So good. But no, I mean, just what's everybody's take on just the end of the year and what next year looks like for the business?
Man, this is the busiest I can remember the end of the year. Usually, the next 2 weeks are filled with Christmas parties and lunches, meeting clients and taking things over to offices. Our guys are swamped. And, to Brent's point, that's a great sign. It doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime in 25. A lot of our clients up here already have their plans going into 26. So we're full steam ahead. And any of you landmen out there who actually are listening, who might be coming off another project looking for a job, let us know.
Yeah.
We're so great. We are the greatest place to work for. You're going to
Yes.
love it. You're going to love
You're
it.
gonna love it.
To contract with.
Contract.
Uh,
Yeah. Independent contract.
Yeah. It's kind of the same. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot, but like, it just seems like 2025 is going to continue, or 2024 is going to continue into 2025 and be busy, and or keep contractors busy, keep our people in-house busy. And I'm looking forward to 2025. I just need about a week and a half break and it'll be good. And get right back into it. There's a lot going to go on next year for sure with Dudley staffing, and what we're already doing. I mean, we just keep piling things onto our desks here, and that's good. I mean, it shows that we've got a vibrant business and we've got good people.
Yeah, we've got some big, I think, kind of the same down and Western U.S. and Southern U.S. We're seeing the same things. A lot of transactional work, due diligence type projects going on right now for us. Have people calling us and we're talking about some of the work that we expected to come kind of post merger type work, systems reconciliation, kind of sellers diligence. People have all these assets that came through a merger, but they were maybe non-core assets, and they want to get that organized and understand what they actually have and be able to have it organized in a way that if they wanted to do something internally with it, it's in good shape to do. If they wanted to market it, it's in good shape for that. So we're starting to have some of those conversations with clients as well. That'll lead into the first part of next year. We tend to do a lot of that stuff here out of Houston. We do a lot of in-house staffing as well. We're staffing 3 different positions here in Houston now that are in-house project oriented. That's a great place for our people who have, that in-house experience. So things are looking up. All our guys are busy as can be. We're just figuring out how we can manage everything. We're doing a lot of logistics with who's coming off of this job, next week, and will they be ready for the next one the week after that, and then factoring in the holidays. So busy time. Want to see just steady business. We don't want crazy. We're probably going to see a little bit of crazy, though. We're expecting to probably start to see more leasing jobs come in next year. There's already talk of it. People are teeing us up. And for us, that's what we get excited about. I mean, we're built to be able to handle those types of jobs. We get excited when we could do a big leasing project or tackle something that's big or nasty or difficult. So a lot of the things that we've done historically prepare us and have us best suited to be able to scale up and handle jobs that have to scale. So with a little bit of luck, we'll continue to grow and have those opportunities and get to shine. Kind of internally next year, we've got a lot going on. Brandon mentioned Dudley staffing. We've got some big plans to get that, to continue the growth and building of that staffing company. Next year, we're going to be rolling out Kudu, which is our land system. We've done a year's worth of kind of land use in the system. We're programming and developing the back office side of the system as well now. The GIS side of the system is around. So there's a lot that's going to be happening and products that we're going to be rolling out. And we're going to hit the road. We're going to be meeting with clients and showing them what we've developed and how that fits into our business and how it allows us to be repeatable and consistent across the company. Such that when you hire Dudley in Texas and you hire Dudley in Pennsylvania, you should experience the same you should have the same quality experience. And a lot of the work that we've done this year is going to be put into live next year, throughout the company. So exciting times. To Brandon's point, we bite off a lot, but it's because we feel like it's worth growing and worth investing in. And so we've got that growth mentality with scaling up, and how can we be better? So we put these rocks in place, and we chip away at them, and we put it into life, and we're seeing the fruits of that. So exciting next year, just beyond the business. We're working a lot on the company as well.
It's hard to put your finger on why everyone seems to be so excited and optimistic. I just can't figure it out.
I don't know what happened. Something happened.
Something changed. I don't know what it was.
At 70, how many millions? Lots of 70 something millions.
Something millions, yeah.
Yeah. I heard somebody, Khalil and I we were right before this, we were on a call with a future podcast guest. Really excited about it. Michelle Falls, she's with Rice University. And she mentioned that she goes, so we're all getting ready for Trump too. And I was like, she referred to it as like it was a movie, and it's probably actually going to be like a movie. Who knows what the hell is going to happen? It was the first time I heard it. She's like, yeah, Trump too. I was like, Trump it's like that.
That's good. I like that.
I like that too.
That's great. She's going to be a great episode. We got other great episodes lined up too. One for field landmen that are, need a good CPA. We're going to talk about that with a CPA. We've also got one about what happens after acquisitions and mergers.
Yep.
It's going to be really interesting. So
we got Michelle. Shout out to Hunter Arbuckle. I poached his guest, and he had Michelle at the HAPL lunch, and I was like, ooh, she's interesting. So we grabbed her, and she was kind enough to come on. But yeah, we've got some good things with the podcast. I think the CPA one's going to be good. I think it's something that's very relevant for all field landmen. They need a good CPA. They need to understand how to properly run their business and get the most, take advantage of owning their own business. So we're excited about that one.
Geothermal is another one we're doing.
Yeah. We've got Sage Geosystems. Somebody from there is going to be in. So we're going to dive into all things geothermal, which will be pretty interesting. What else I got on here?
Just I talked to Tracy Rady, Brent, yesterday.
Oh yeah,
she is. I haven't got a chance to talk to y'all about this, so Khalil, you might want to write this down. But
let's write it down.
She is working with an outfit that sells software that goes on drones, and these drones, they're using drones to go out and inspect well locations and look for leaks and everything else. And so she's starting to work with a company that builds the software for that. And I thought that'd be a great podcast for next year as well, once she gets her kind of feet in that, and talking about everything that drones are going to do for the oil and gas business moving forward, which is an interesting topic if you haven't looked into what they're able to do with those things right now. I mean, you're talking everything from fire extinguishing to noticing methane leaks, or just inspecting the well, turning knobs. I mean, the whole nine. I mean, drones are gonna be a big part of that.
Flying over the whole eastern seaboard.
Yep.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I know.
Did you guys see that?
That car size thing is in the air. Can't explain it.
Apparently it's Iran. Did you see that?
Oh, everyone said it's Iran. Then it was the Chinese, and now it's, who knows?
That's what they want it to be, so they can have a new war.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I don't know about you guys, but I've never seen a bus-sized drone. That's called an airplane.
Yeah, that's
an alien
or a helicopter.
There's no such thing as a bus-sized drone.
Steve, maybe the aliens are making all your wishes come true, and they're going to deliver a bus full of landmen to
That would be great.
to the Northeast.
Alien landmen.
They're injected. They're pre-molded with AI involved. They're going to automatically know how to do West Virginia airship title.
Yeah.
They're going to know coal title. You won't have to pay for title opinions in Ohio anymore. They'll be able to read the minds of every lessor that they negotiate with. We're developing super alien landmen here at Dudley. That's really what we're excited to talk about.
That's a
Taking your
headline.
projects to the next level. Out of this world.
This world.
They're going to be as cheap as our clients want them to be. It's going to be great. We could just pluck them off the Dudley tree. It's going to be awesome.
For anyone developing land
Untitled.
on Mars, we've got you covered on your next
The resume
leasing
says,
project on Mars.
The resume says least 1/3 of planet Mars.
intergalactic dominance.
Oh,
License
we should have done
in
that for our
22
Christmas
planets.
card.
License to conduct business in 22 planets.
Man, that would have been a really good April Fool's joke. We messed that one up.
We did mess it
I
up.
don't
We did.
Hey,
Well,
there's
well,
another
Well,
April.
no one's listening to
this
this
year.
anyways. We'll still use it.
There's
I'm
another
pretty
April
sure,
coming.
no, Dudley Mifflin, Land and Paper was a brilliant April Fool's joke. I wouldn't think it was a thing.
Yeah.
How is that
It was
business
great.
going, Steve? How's that?
I'll tell you what, it's great. Yeah, we a lot of paper, a lot of Dudley.
A lot
Yeah.
of paper, a lot of land.
Yeah, we're not going away from paper, people. We're rooted in tradition. We're your dad.
I still can't believe how many people thought that was real.
I know.
Yeah.
We're your dad's land company. Still right on paper, son.
Yeah.
Kudu is really just like a spiral notebook, isn't it?
It is. It's like,
Yeah.
but if you got dividers
Well,
in it, you know,
Overdrive,
Dividers.
Kudu Overdrive.
and it's got those little laminate overlays, so you can just kind of, throw some things in there.
Yeah.
It's impressive, really impressive.
There's tabs written in pencil for like how to get to the next stage. Yeah.
Man, oh, the good stuff. I don't know if we're gonna be able to top that next year, but
We got a pretty good idea for April Fools this year. We won't spoil anything, but be on the lookout.
Well,
Good.
no, never underestimate the brain power of three idiots. Formulating a quality April Fool's joke.
Oh, Lord.
Well, it's holiday season. Happy holidays to you guys.
Happy holidays.
Same to you.
Anything big happening for the holidays for you guys?
Oh, just trying to finish due diligence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep all my managers from running out in the street. That one by the end of the year, it'd be great. That'd be a positive. Trying to keep laymen busy and working on things. But no, I mean, like anything, in all seriousness, it's the end of the year is nice. We get to have Christmas parties. We get to show some appreciation. We gave out bonuses to our employees last week, and that's where it all really means something, right? Is we do all this for the people we work with and the friends and the clients that we worked with our whole careers. It's nice the end of the year. You get to really sit back and reflect, and we get real busy and focused on a lot of different things. And the holidays is just a good time to stop for a minute, to Brandon's point, just take a little time and reflect on the year and all the things that have been good, spend time with family. So that's really going to be my deal. I'm going to spend a lot of time with family. I'm going to have some quiet time to work on a lot of our 2025 planning. I still have things that I've got to get out the door. That's usually the time that I clean off my whiteboard. It gets a good erase. I start fresh generally, and get all our rocks for the next year really, really ironed out and published to the company so that we can have some direction. That's what it's going to look like for me.
I think we have a 8 a.m. day after Christmas due diligence call. So that's not what it's going to look like here, Brent. But I'll be searching for, was it the Orange Bowl? Orange Bowl tickets on the 22nd. I know that.
Hey,
Ooh.
There you go.
man.
So you think it's going to be Penn State all the way?
Well, that's just the second round, I think.
Oh, that is okay.
So you're
So they're putting Orange Bowl now as like an actual playoff. Okay,
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think that's how it's working. Yeah.
you gotta get
watch.
past
We'll
SMU
get
first.
Crushed. We'll get crushed by SMU. I mean,
I hope.
James Franklin's going to out James Franklin himself.
The fact that y'all complain about James Franklin and he's gotten you to the first ever 12-team playoff, y'all win at least 9 games a year, 10 games a year. The fact that you complain about that guy is just ridiculous to me.
Also complains about Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
Champions, Brandon. Champions. We're used to winning shit. All right.
What else are you going to do when it's cold 14 months out of the year? Just expect to win.
Expect to win something.
Well, we'll be wishing you a happy holidays on your due diligence call on the 26th,
Mhm.
Steve. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Any parting words? No.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
All
Yeah.
20 of you that are going to watch this, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, if you made it to this far, we're sorry.
Yeah.
But Merry Christmas.
Obviously, you're not earning your day rate today. Merry Christmas and cheers, boys. It's been a big one.
Cheers, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Enjoyed today's topic? Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Learn more at dudley-land.com. See you next episode.